wakiwa wasonge.
Kwa majina naitwa Geoffrey Barasa na Machanja. I work with National Museums of Kenya. So, yesterday evening, she was just arriving from work at around 8:15, between 8:15 and 8:30. So when the house girl opened the gate, she drove in. So as she was closing the gate, 3 guys pushed the gate and they were armed. They asked me whether they kill me or I surrender. I said, me, I surrender. Take what you want, but spare our lives. Life is more important than what you are looking for. But they wanted money. They say what they want is money. I said, I don't have money. So they say, what do you have in your pocket? I pull out my wallet and the 2 phones. So they picked the wallet, they checked there was only the ID and the ATM. They said they don't want my documents. But at the end, what they managed to get from the house was the laptop, office laptop, and the charger. Any documents that were in the laptop bag, it was removed and just put there on the table. So then they took my ring, and then the one who had gone upstairs with my wife just said, "Nimemaliza," and then I had 2 gunshots. I thought maybe they are scaring her. They think we have cash, and we have just declined to give the cash. And then I was pulled in the kitchen and pushed back and told if I scream, they would come in immediately and finish me plus the family. But I managed to lock the doors first, then I put the alarm on. My friends came in. We managed to reach the local security. They came in, and I think they had just taken cover somewhere here. Because when they come from there, if they were standing somewhere there, at least my wife could have spotted them. I believe they took cover here because of a neighbor of mine who was putting up the structure. And now they killed her and they walked away with the laptop and the cell phones. There are 4 cell phones. 2 mine for my wife and the friend. So 4 cell phones. That is all. Whatever transpired, I cannot tell. Because I just heard the gunshots, and to me, even I didn't hear screaming. I just heard the gunshot. I thought they were scaring her. So after that, they left. I checked. I rushed there. After locking the door, me rushing upstairs, touched my wife. She was already gone because there were 2 bullets, one here and another one here.
Okay, on the left side?
Yes, on the left side, this side.
Okay.
Yeah. No, they just killed her.
They just killed her?
Yeah, they didn't do anything.
Okay.
Yeah. Me, I told them they can carry the electronics. They said no, they just want the laptop because I believe they were just on foot. Because if they were on a motorbike, they could have maybe carried the electronics. So the laptop will wake up. So the person who was shuffling me around is the one who packed the laptop. While he's holding me, one hand this way, the right hand has put his machine gun on my neck.
Okay.
My wife was 41 years old. We have 3 children, 2 sons and a daughter.
And all this happened while the family was watching the children?
My girl took in with the house girl. They didn't spot where they were. So my sons and a friend of ours, those were the people who were forced to lie on the floor in the sitting room.
After the shooting, did they carry cartridges or they just left?
No, they left. The cartridge was found in my wife's dress because I believe it was very short range. So because when I checked, I could not see the cartridge. But when the police officers came, now after examining her, they were turning her around. The cartridge it was just somewhere around her breast. Yeah, and they confirmed actually it was a AK-47.
Okay.
We have been here. In fact, we didn't have a wall. from 2018. This one I've just built a few months ago. 2018, you could walk in my compound from any angle. So if there's any conflict, then I'm not aware. Yeah. But I've stayed with her. I have not seen if she's someone who is confrontational.
Okay.
She is not. So I don't know the motive of shooting her, because you cannot shoot someone to get money. Yeah, because I know employment at the moment is difficult. These were young boys. When they talk, you find these are young boys, teenagers, between 16, 18 or 21. They are young boys. But you see now, maybe lack of employment, people are looking for shortcut. Because I've been here from 2018, I've never had anything until yesterday, and they took away the life of my wife.
Wakaangalia hakuna. Sasa mimi nikachukua mfuko wa laptop, akatoa doki, ameniwekelea gani. Sasa kanishughulisha hivi kufika. Alikuwa huko ndani.
Hivyo kwa sawa.
And you know, when you are shot on the face, it means they are facing you one on one.
Yeah.
Alisema alikuwa anajaribu. Alisema alikuwa anamsema.
Elizabeth Wafula.
Ilikuwa aje?
So alikuwa anatoka job. Tukaenda kumfungulia gate as usual. So mimi nikifungua gate, akaingia. Ivan ako this side, mimi niko the other side of the gate, na ngoja gari park nifunge. Then after a few minutes, kama gari jasimama vizuri, na wao wanatokea na hii side, wanakuja mbio. Mmoja akakuja akanishika, mimi nika scream, akaniekea gun. Then mwingine akakimbia kwa gari. Mama yeye venye aliniona nime scream, na yeye naye ana scream. So mwingine akaenda akamwekea gun na yeye, akatuambia, akatufanyia tunyamaze ile shh. So sisi tukanyamaza. Afu mwenye alinishika akanipeleka kwa nyumba. Ameni held at gunpoint. Venye alinifikisha kitchen, juu tulikuwa tunatumia the kitchen door, akaniacha hapo kitchen, akaona baba Ian. Akaenda pale baba Ian nako. Nikao alikuwa amejificha hapa, juu alitokea na hapo. Wakaingia. Walikuwa wamengoja tu gari ingie na wao nao waingie. Sasa venye gari iliingia tu hivi na mimi naona watu wanatokea, mmoja anakimbia ananiwekea gun. Mmoja anaenda kwa mama Ian anamwekea gun.
Gani ilikuwa ina gani ndogo kubwa?
Ilikuwa refu tu hivi. Gun refu tu juu alikuwa ameshika hivi. Anakuja ananiwekea.
Uliona guns ngapi?
Sasa mimi venye niliekewa hivi na huyo mtu, hata nilikuwa tu scared. Nikafanya tu hivi, akanipeleka hadi kwa nyumba. Sikuona hata watu wengine, hata sikujua ni wangapi. Venye huyo alinishika tu hivi, nikakuwa tu scared, akaniwekea gun. Sikuangalia watu wengine ni walikuwa wangapi.
Kama hii chief hakuna.
Uko salama? Nimepata naona tu message. Alikuwa akona
Sasa ingine ikifuatiliwa.
Mahali anasuspect umekata waya, yeye ndio alikuwa anafanya.
Yeye ndio hata mwenye hicho.
Unajua huyo mtaki aliwaambia shamba yote.
Inaonekana kama ningeona vile kama angefunga. Angefunga sababu ni
My name is Dickens Ochengo. I'm Security Officer KBC. When we get this information yesterday, it was very sad for us. Betty was working in the newsroom. She left around 7:45 towards 8, going home. The husband came and dropped for her the car because he was coming late. But it's very unfortunate that when she left KBC and reached at her residence, there was where she met her death. But
is Rashid Mohammed, the outgoing sub-county police commander, Kajiado North. What happened really was, as Mama was driving into her compound, while the gates were being opened, some 3 young men suddenly appeared and forced their way into the compound, thereby forcing the Mama to come out of a vehicle, forced her into the main house. Well, yes, in my view, that is normal robbery, though we are yet to establish the motive, because the truth is that they were able to, rob. What transpired at the upstairs, nobody can tell. It's still too green. Investigations are going on. Probably in the course of investigations, we shall be able to find out or establish what transpired really. In the course of investigations, through the DCI, they were able to recover one mobile phone, which is believed to have been that one, which is believed to be for the deceased Mama. Well, there were 2 shots which were fired. One appears to have missed the target, but apparently the second one hit her forehead, and that fatally injured her. Of course, I'm worried, but we're equally up to the task. We are equally up to the task. We equally have the same weapons. We don't fear them at all, and we shall get them. Okay. Yes. Well, the DCI team is still back as we speak right now. They're still back at the scene, trying to collect as much information, as much exhibits as possible. And therefore, we shall be able to tell you exactly in due course